Well, quarantine wasn't that bad. I survived it. No big deal. The environment sort of helped. It wasn't like I was really roughing it. Even though I'm sleeping in the back of a pickup bed for 2 weeks and getting meals delivered to my door, it was fine. But anyways, I want to thank the Canadian government for keeping a good eye on us and making sure that we're taking this seriously, as we should with COVID. Now, first of all, I want you to get some shirts from Backstop Hockey. They're our sponsor. They got some great goalie vintage stuff. Take off of the Cooper logo, DNR logo, Louisville logo. Great goalie stuff. Today we want to talk a little bit about the military and the true heroes on the world. Goalies, we like to think, athletes, we like to think we're brave, we're heroic, we go into battle, but nothing compared to the heroism that you see with the real military. And last month I had a great chance to work with the Tampa Warriors, a great nonprofit organization for wounded warriors, disabled veterans out of Tampa. And we had a great skate, and you're going to see that today. We're also going to get into some technical training. We're going to talk about the pivot, the plant, and the push with Blaze Martinek. And you're going to get a chance to learn your goaltending and see some true heroes. So let's get going.
That's it. It's covered. Hang on for 1 second. Hang on for 1 second here. Come on over here, Will. Go in your butterfly here. Right over here at the top of the angle. Out a little bit further. So what we're going to do is 3 parts to this. Is pivot, plant, and push. You're going to pivot. Now get your left foot up underneath you. Like right underneath you. Now stand up and then T-push the middle. Okay, now go over the other side. We'll try it on this side. So you drop down in your butterfly. Same thing applies here. You got to pivot. Plant that foot underneath you, get the right foot underneath you, stand up, and then come across. There it is. That's the drill right there. Left foot, left foot, left foot. Get back, get back. Oh, good save. Nice job, nice job. Attaboy. Coach, put that puck on your stick again. Get out the top of the crease here, Barney. You were lined up over here. You got to make sure you're lining up on that puck. Pick the angle off the puck there, okay? All right. Two more. Out. Good save, nice foot. Last one. All right. Are you still alive?
I'm still alive.
That's good, they're good to hear. I only have 3 or 4 people die per clinic. That's normally about right. Puck. That's it. Nice save. The old 2-pad slide. That was my bread and butter. Good save. Attaboy. Now when you get a guy in front, don't sacrifice that depth. Get up close to him, because if the guy shot comes through him as a screen and you back up, you give him way too much net to shoot at. So get up close to him. Look around him. Look around his hips. Watch this, I'll show you. Screen me again here, coach. Watch this. So when you close this gap to the guy, scream here, you can look up through his shoulders up here, you can look around his hips, you can look around through here. Keep your body centered, but your head's bobbing like a boxer. Good job. So on that one there, dropping your butterfly, you over pursued with your stick a little bit, so dropping your butterfly.
Having problems.
Right. So dropping your butterfly.
Back on that one.
So once you slid, you had your left leg extended a little bit, you pushed your glove past it, which created that 5-hole. So sometimes in this, the less you do, the better. You're a big goalie. You don't need to do much to fill up the space you need. Just do a little less. Well, hang on, stay down there for a second. So you see how your upper body, when you do a gut trap, you see how your upper body's like this? You want your hips to go back, and then your gloves to come around on the front, and then you seal up like that, and you're looking down at it like that. So when it comes in, you make that wall like a V shape, so it has to stay in there, and you seal it up with your glove. Nice save. Attaboy. How you doing? Still alive?
No.
Don't die on me. It's bad for business. Take as much rest as you need.
I got life insurance.
All right. Come on over. Goalies, right over here. I always find it funny that, a parent will come up to me and say, their goalie stopped 50 shots during a game, like it's a big badge of honor. And in a normal practice or a private lesson, goalies get like 10 shots a drill and probably 10, 15 different drills. So they see 150, 200 pucks. So if they're truly working in practice, it shouldn't be a tough game. The challenge we have as adult goalies is we don't get to practice. And we just get defense sort of trying, and then we get basically our conditioning by that. We're going to talk about a common game situation is going to be deflection. And a lot of times deflections eat us up. And think back to the goals you've given up on deflections. They go through armpits, they go through soft knee drive, they go through undisciplined sticks. They end up going through you. Now, a shooter's not that amazing on a tip where they're picking corners necessarily. They try to get it through you because they know it will likely hit the net if it gets through you somehow. So we have to intelligently anticipate the potential for a tip. Obviously, it might go off one of our own guys, but if you got a guy like Elias Pettersson standing right here, he's an available option, he's going to get it, and he's going to redirect it. So the moment the puck is off the stick towards the tip guy, you can't wait for an invitation to slide over when it's right near him. You got to jump as soon as the puck leaves the passer's stick. So we got to read that with our peripheral vision. Now, I invented net deflection drills 30 years ago because I was too lazy to bring my D-boards to all these clinics. I said, you know what, I'm just going to tip a net over, and it's good to see them on the Instagram every once in a while now, people using it. So here's what's going to happen. If we got a guy tipping, we can't over-challenge the initial angle. That's the front door, that's the back door. If we over-challenge this guy, and he tips it, you got no chance to get back on it. And likewise, just because you see a guy there, if your depth is too conservative, they're going to blow your doors off. So maybe toes top of the crease might give you the best of both worlds. So shooter's going to face up to you and want you to square nipples and toes on him in case he shoots it. If he doesn't shoot it, he's going to bank it off the board. And the challenge is to not let it get through you or underneath you. And the moment this puck is off my stick, I'm no longer in control of it. You need to move right now to get over there. Good save. No, you don't want to go to the post. You want the shortest distance is straight across the front of the crease, parallel to the goal line. You just have to get a little earlier jump. That's a good save. Okay, two more. Now that one you made a great save, but you reacted almost a little late. If you got a guy that's going to tip it, don't challenge so much. You have to sacrifice a little bit of your depth. That's it. Good save. Oh, not today. Not today. Not today. No short side goals there. Nice knee drive. Atta boy. Who's got this one?
I wouldn't go that far, but served almost 40 years in the Army, active reserve. First 9 years were enlisted, last 30 years were commissioned. Met a lot of great people, worked with a lot of very dedicated and outstanding people, and always considered it a privilege to serve. And my biggest fan the entire way, and the reason I could spend that long in uniform is sitting over in the bleachers watching us practice. That
Nice.
would be my wife.
You don't want to go back to the post because if you look at the two lines, there's your hypotenuse, and there's where you get which line's shorter. Right. And there's another thing happening right here. There's something called the sagittal axis, which means if I had a pin straight through my head and I'm spinning around that, watch this. If I go back to the post, I got to rotate way more degrees to get back there. To go across there, I just have to do a little one and then a shorter path. So if you think about it, small rotation, small distance, which one makes most sense? Plus it also covers more angle too. When dropping your butterfly. When you slid, you had the leg unfurled underneath your butt. As you're sliding, it's got to be early flare on that so it's filling space right off the bat. That's it. Two more.
I'm Wes Weber.
Wes Weber. Now Weber, what made you want to be a goalie?
I've been infatuated with goalies my entire life. I grew up watching the Rochester Americans, Ryan Miller playing, and ever since, first time I saw Ryan Miller hit the ice, make that first save, it was love at first sight.
Well, I still like, even though he's at Michigan State, when he was playing college hockey, now he's at Miami, he's a hell of a goalie, he's had a great career. What branch of the military are you in?
I was in the United States Marine Corps.
Oh yes, the guys that go in to clean up the big messes.
Oh yeah.
There's 3 P's that you need to be involved with if you're going to do backside recovery. They're pivot, plant, and push. We're going to look at Blaise Martinick here. So once you're down in the butterfly, you sometimes have to get to a new location. And the way we do it is to pivot, plant, and push. You're basically going to pivot your hips, get your chest and head all at the same time, square it up to the new angle, plant your foot as vertical as possible, and then execute the push. But if those 3 things run into problems, you're going to have difficulty with your backside recovery. So pivot, plant, and push.